when you realize that not everyone deserves access to you, I'm telling you, that is gonna change you way more than you think. And what's good, YouTube? It's your boy Cam, back with another banger video, man. Excuse Zeke in the background because he's playing with his cover and he's making dog noises, right? So if you clicked on this video, you somewhat relate to this, right? Because sometimes you just get to a point to where you understand, like you really understand that not everybody deserves access to you. And like I said, well, what I'm about to say is, yeah, it just be like that. You know what I'm saying? Not a lot of people just deserve access to you, especially when, you know what I'm saying, they show you certain things about them that confirms it for you. Like, okay, cool. Like, nah, I know how to move with this person now, right? So honestly, you need to be, you feel like, you know what I'm saying, you used to be, well, no, let me re-say this. So like, you used to be available to everybody. So you used to be available to most people, you know what I mean? You know, just a majority of people, most people that you encounter or meet, you know what I mean? Friends or just acquaintances or associates, whatever you want to call them, you were pretty much giving everybody a chance, right? You know what I'm saying? Always explaining, like always responding, you feel me? And always giving your time to these people. Now, I'm about to explain to y'all how this shift happened, you know what I mean? How this and how you got to a point to where you know now that specific people just don't deserve your energy. They don't need access to you. They don't deserve that access to you, right? So let me get into the shift, you know what I'm saying? You're understanding something. I'm here to tell y'all that right now y'all are understanding something, you feel me? Like, and what that is pretty much that access is earned. Like, people gotta earn that access from you. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you move in a energy that you already respect people for who they are, or you just don't judge them, you know what I mean? And you give them that open side of you, you know, that genuine side of you. At the end of the day, not everybody really deserves that. You know what I mean? You're understanding that not everybody really deserves that. And that's cool. Like, it's only specific people that you will know, like, okay, they're giving me this and I'm giving them that. It could be like respect. It could be just being open, you know, with certain things. Like, a lot of people wouldn't be upfront and tell you something going on in their personal life. This is just an example. So like, if y'all just meet and y'all are like explaining things in y'all personal life, then this is a person you can trust, you know what I mean? Because not a lot of people would just upfront kind of just say that. Like me, I know I'm very closed off, like, but I'm also a person that is like open. Like, if you ask me something, you know, we just met, if you ask me something, I'll give you an honest answer, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of people really don't deserve that. You know, a lot of people will kind of dig in and try to get things out of you and learn more things about you just for their benefit, you know what I mean? And not just genuinely wanting to know, you know what I mean? It might be something behind the scenes that they want to get, or just a report they're adding up, building up on you know what I'm saying, for themselves, so they could either paint you to look like a person or try to use something against you, or whatever the case may be, you know what I'm saying? So there's a big like emotional growth when it comes to realizing that not everybody deserves your energy, you feel me? And it's simply because like not everybody really deserves your story. You know, a lot of people don't deserve certain info, you know what I mean, that you might give off, but it's just something that you got to learn, and you have learned. And that's why I'm making this video, just to speak to you guys who y'all over it, you know what I mean? Y'all notice certain people that y'all like, cool, like this person doesn't need my energy. This person, they can get this certain thing for me, but not this amount of whatever. You know what I mean? So hope I'm making sense. And it sounds like I be saying, you know what I mean, and all this so much, but I be really just wanting y'all to understand, you know what I'm saying? Everybody doesn't need your plans as well. You know what I mean? Plans are very important because they're where you're headed and they're what you have in mind and they're like what you're going towards. So just be mindful that somebody can wreck that. They can crash that. They can make you go off course. You feel me? So everybody doesn't need your energy. You feel me? So just, this is why I always say, like, you have to be very, like, careful and hold your energy close, hold your energy tight, because, man, I'm telling y'all, a lot of people, they are on a low vibration and they need that piece of energy that they could get to stunt on you or use it however they use it, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? So y'all know I always keep it real. Like, I always keep it real. And I really feel like this video is definitely a real video. And with that being said, I want to say, like, overexposure creates unnecessary options. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't want to overly be exposed, you know what I mean, to a person, especially that you just met. All right, let's talk about it. So especially to a person that you just met, you know what I mean? Because you have to get to a point to where you understand a part of them and you trust a part of them, you know what I mean, that you're able to speak on certain things, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of times people kind of fall into it and not realizing, like, this person is a backstabber. So just watch out for the backstabbers. And honestly, it's going to show up, like, the backstabbing people and things like that. Those kinds of people, they're going to show up and you're going to be able to see it. But usually happens, like, further down the line, and then it pops up and you're like, wow, and you're surprised about it because whole time they were these kind of people. And you know what I mean, you kind of fell into the trap by just off the rip, just kind of giving everything and just being like too open, you know, and just giving too much, you know, just giving too much, right? So unnecessary options create distractions. You feel me? So I always tell y'all how big it is to limit your distractions, because distractions is what takes you off your path. Distractions is what's gonna make you crash out, burn out, all of those things. And I don't want y'all doing those things. You know, I want y'all on track. I want y'all in alignment. You know what I'm saying? I want y'all in alignment. So that is really just my channel, like, for now, me kind of just helping y'all through specific things and specific titles that I'm giving y'all. So y'all gotta pay attention to the titles because it goes along with what I'm chatting about, right? So a lot of people are immature, you know what I'm saying? So there's an internal maturity that you gotta carry, like, with yourself. And it sometimes you don't even understand, really, you are internally mature, because once you get to the point to where you understand certain people that don't deserve your energy, you know what I mean, that shows maturity, you guys. That shows a big maturity. I'm telling y'all. So if you've been moving, like, more quieter lately, you feel me, like, you know what I'm saying, just out the way and stuff like that, then it's not like secrecy for real. It's more like protection. Like, you're protecting your energy, you're protecting your craft, and you're protecting your plans and your goals, or just your motive in general. You know what I mean? Like, energy is a big thing, and all of us as humans, we carry this jar of energy, and everybody's energy levels are different, you know what I mean? And I want y'all energy levels to be as high as possible. I want y'all jar to be as full as possible, you know what I'm saying? So you have to create these boundaries, you guys. Like, set some boundaries when it comes to you and just what you stand for, and don't let nobody walk all over you. It's just that plain and simple, right? So you feel me? that is what's gonna make you disciplined at the end of the day too. Like, you always want to have a discipline in your life. You always want to have some sort of discipline in your life. Build your discipline as strong as it can get, as high as it can get, as much as you can get it. You know what I mean? Because discipline always is gonna give you like great results. It never goes bad, you know what I mean, if you stay disciplined at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? So protect your energy, you feel me? Protect your time as well. Time is a very important one as well. A lot of people waste time doing things, you know what I mean, that they are not really aligned with, or they shouldn't be aligned with, you know what I mean, and end up figuring that out down the line, or however long it takes for them to come to realization. You feel me? So after that, you know what I'm saying, that's gonna be the more focused you become, you guys. Like, privacy is power, you know what I mean? I definitely move in privacy, you feel me? Like, this season, like, of me on YouTube and like kind of like spreading these gems to y'all has been like a little bit uncomfortable for me, which is cool, but at the end of the day, that's what it takes, you feel me? But I know me, and I know I'm a private person, you feel me? I don't be on social medias, I don't do all that, you know what I mean? I kind of kick it, I vibe, you know what I'm saying? I do what I do as a man, like, I handle things. I don't know. It seems kind of like simple, seems kind of like boring, but that's me, you know what I'm saying? And I know that in the future, man, it's gonna be way bigger, even bigger, you feel me? So it's just about staying disciplined, man, keeping your energy, holding your energy, keeping it away from people who don't really need it. Like, it's always good to spread love. It's always good to spread your energy. Yep, but to the people who need it, man. Like, reading the Bible, it also taught me that, you know what I mean? God says you have to spread his love, spread his glory, you know what I mean? So it's really about that, man. So I commend y'all, man, for watching this video, for one, and also learning that everybody don't need your energy, and you kind of been moving in that energy. You've been moving in that lane to where people, you are moving towards people, you know what I'm saying? You are moving away towards people that don't really need that certain sides of you. You feel me? So I love y'all, man. Make sure you subscribe if you're a new viewer. You feel me? Subscribe if you're not subscribed. You hear me? And my name's Cam, man. It's your boy Cam. You feel me? I'm gonna catch y'all in the next video, man. We out.